I guess, Chris, if you want to kind of kick it off with sort of where we are in the process at this point.
Sure. So there are going to be two rounds of public comment. So the first round was for state house and state senate districts. The deadline for submitting your own public map was your own map for the legislature to consider was April 4th. And over this last week, they had committee meetings where they went over the publicly submitted maps. But they're going to be working on these maps, for the next couple months. You can always email your legislators with ideas. If you've seen any maps in these presentations you like, you can email them that. Then the second round is going to come this October. The dates are not yet set in stone. This is going to be a special section to look at the big prize, the congressional maps. We're expecting to still have 5 districts, but the actual census data isn't in yet, so people can't necessarily ensure that the district populations will be correct until that happens in September.
And is that common? I mean, is it common for the census data to be this far delayed?
No, not at all. This has been a very unique census. I mean, with coronavirus and potentially mismanagement at the White House, it's been big delays. So we're still waiting on that.
Yeah. And people should know that like the census is tremendously important on a whole lot of levels beyond just redistricting. I mean, federal outlays, and I mean it's like the data sets that tons of our like economic policy and things are based upon is like the census surveys and how people respond to those. So to know that it is this delayed is not great.
Yeah.
To say the
Well,
least.
and if you think about it, like no maps until October, November, like people won't know what districts they're running for until the beginning of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Filings in spring of 2022.
which is so frustrating because like recruitment should be happening now. I mean, it's easy if you're statewide. So if you're
Yeah.
considering statewide office, the boundaries of Oklahoma will not be changing. But yeah, I mean, if you're anything down ballot, I mean, it could change wildly.
Well, and that just puts I think Democratic candidates at a more disadvantage because, you have Republican candidates with a lot of boom money that, can push out things really short notice. But a lot of these Democratic candidates are needing to grow grassroots, fundraising, and is needing to expand their volunteer base a lot more than a candidate that just has a bunch of money backing them.